Welcome back to episode 5 for the medieval modded Rimworld series. Our tribal cooks are braving the harsh winter at the moment. Our beets are slowly running out in terms of their growth because they grow really slow. The honey has stopped production practically because of the weather. And although we do have a bunch that we can just cut up at the moment, which is what we're going to do. Our heat is doing well because of all the campfires we're doing, and our food is surviving because of the amount of hunting we've been doing. Unfortunately, we've really run low on what's out there. But in order to defend ourselves, we've put a task for this episode to build up the smithies and crafting spots and work on arming ourselves with giant crossbows. Heavy crossbows, basically. And we're going to do the big race to getting complex clothing, which is going to be a very long time to get it because of our tribal research, but hopefully we can get that done quickly and this winter won't be hopefully as bad as possible. Unfortunately, the last episode ended on a blizzard, so expect our colonists to have constant hypothermia and frostbite, so we'll try and manage that as warm clothes are needed by everyone. Before we get into it, we had a request for green to be changed. The name, I've forgotten how to change names. It's in bio. There it is. To Avina. So welcome, Avina, the digger, the reclusive digger who is insanely good with a lot of stuff, especially intellectual at the moment. Definitely have upped the skill whilst you've been working on those research tasks. And very good at mining and shooting whenever that's needed, and a bunch of other things. Anyways, welcome Avina to the tribe, and let's get into it all. And just before we get into most of it all, we just had a recent transport crash with an animal. A red fox, if rescued, can freely join the colony or go back to living in the wild. Let's see the situation of this fox. Death in 10 hours. That's not too bad. That's pretty bad, but not too bad. Foxes are advanced, so they can train for a lot of things. They're not a pack animal, and the carrier capacity is very small. I think it's too much to try and train up another animal as we're struggling with the ones we have at the moment. So I think we just got ourselves some free food. Yeah. Because it's still a wild predator, so we'd have to try and tame it. It's too much effort. Oh well, poor cute thing, it's gonna be food. And as usual, the visitors are not joining us. Especially not in this weather. They would probably die before they even got inside our place. It's very safe to send them away in a blizzard. A little bit of lag there, but we have ourselves another quest. The Deserter. I'm assuming they're going to be chased by... Yep. Is this the Deserter of the Empire? Yes, it is. Oh, I don't like this quest. I usually don't take it because it makes you an enemy of the Empire, and it makes it very hard. Well, it doesn't make it super hard, but it makes it harder for you to get your your Psycasters, which are your magic users, basically, that use psionics. It'll take a while for it to happen, for them to attack you, but you start, having problems. It's usually not worth it, unless you want to do that type of run, more of a challenge run. And with the smithy up and ready to go, heavy crossbows costing 80 wood and 25 steel, and I think that's a component as well. Yeah, one component. Ooh. That's very costly. But the stats, let's look at the stats. 32 damage. The stopping power of 2 is very nice, so it can stagger enemies well. 36 armor penetration, that's not bad. 18 range is not very much, but it's very accurate. It's not very accurate at a distance of 40 cells, but it can't shoot more than 40, so it's almost like 100% accuracy. Cooldown of 4.6 is very slow. and warm up of 2 seconds. So it takes a very long time to get a really good shot off, but it'll be very strong. Compare that to, say, like great bows. Great bows are almost half the damage, half the armor penetration, twice the range. And I guess in terms of speed, they're twice the speed as well. Yeah, but basically the heavy crossbows is going to pack a big punch. So if we're going to use them, we're going to have to try and force a smaller area for us to shoot from, so we don't get outgunned from distance. And I have a really cool idea that works better in the summertime. I'm not sure how it's going to work in winter. But it still works in winter because thick snow really slows people down. So I have a good idea to make our entrance through the water, so they have to drudge through water to get to us. Hopefully that works, because we've got bridges and stuff, so we can try and make that work. Anyways, that's a big task, and we've got to find some components. So that's next on our list. And there is another quest available. Helpers for the Empire of God. They want us to negotiate with a tribe. Lend us a colonist for 5 days. We can get 2 honor to level up somebody. 4 medicine with 50 silver, or goodwill. Goodwill normally declines slowly and is not super valuable. I mean, that's at 0, so it's not going to be the biggest difference. But who could we possibly give up for 5 days? Cryo's busy cooking. Ennis is meant to be the builder and the plant person, but it is the middle of winter. He's done his building over here. There's really not much more for Ennis to do, so we could send Ennis on a trip. Because we've got Avina and Crocodile working on the research eventually. They're switching it out every time they have to go to bed. Velo's helping with everything else. Yeah, I guess for some rewards. But 5 days is a long time where Ennis could be leveling up and doing things. Who's our crafter? That's the main question. Crafting of 1, crafting of 6, so Avina's crafting. Crafting of 8, Crocodile. Okay, so no, Ennis is not going to craft. Yeah, sure, we'll send him off. Well, for the quest, we're going to accept it with... I think it's Crocodile that has the... Crocodile does not. Green, who is now Avina, is the one who has the psionic ability. So in order to get that stronger, Green is going to have to be accepting this quest. Yeoman, there we are. It will reward honor. Royal titles have great need of social skills. Oh. Interesting. So maybe we need Crocodile to learn it as well. Okay, we'll get Crocodile to accept this one. And then we'll send off Ennis for the trip. The shuttle has arrived, right out where it usually does. And Ennis will be on his way. Except we have locked the front door. There he goes. See, Ennis? And now Crocodile has gained the title of Freeholder. Well done. Let's hope you get some psionics out of that, and hopefully that helps with the social ability. And just as we think we're doing well in the wintertime, we're getting raided. 5 enemies. Very interesting. Let's see if they're capable of surviving the cold. Capable of -15, capable of 5 degrees. Okay, so one of them's going to freeze. This guy over here is not going to have a good time. Guy or girl? Girl. But the rest of them can survive the -6 degree temperature quite easily, except maybe this one. Let's see how we go. They all have melee weapons, so we should have a good edge over them, especially since they move slow in the winter. The subjects have begun their assault. It's going to take them a very long time to get to us, which is very good for us. She is already getting hypothermia at 10%. This is wonderful. Easy kills. Attacking our palisade is not going to be very good for us. Hopefully they will now funnel this way. They are not. They're taking the long way around. Oh, maybe it's because we claimed all these? Oh, they're going to beat those things up. That's fine. Then we just have to deal with this one over here. Okay, the palisade is destroyed, unfortunately. So much for our lovely entrance here. And that is a dead... almost dead person. Oh, he's completely dead. Very nice. We've got some smoke leaf, which is alright. But now, let's go back to living and fix this fence. Avina can fix the fence. And these guys can go beat up these things, which I really don't care that much about. We're only using them as extra resources. And now the resources will just be sitting there for us. Thank you so much, guys. You're actually helping us, whilst getting frozen to bits. Good stuff. Avina, I think we gotta leave. Yes, shoot him as you run away. Also, let's not hold this open anymore. And let's hold it open again, just so it tries to bait them around. And Avina has to do the loop-de-loop, because she built the wall and got herself stuck outside. Okay, we've got to play bait with the door open and closed. Oh, that was strong. Pila cracked into the pelvis. Is he throwing rocks? Oh, throwing rocks. That's not very damaging, and that's good for us. Eventually we have to win that fight there. There's a major break risk for Avina, of course. She's got hypothermia. Crocodile gets hit by a rock. Multiple rocks. Okay, Avina, you can save the day. There's still 2 more of them. Get the shot off. Beautiful. And they're fleeing. That was a good save on the raid. This one is going to die very soon. If Avina can go get the kill, that would be wonderful. Cosmos is not going to die. But here's the question. No, they're both completely dead, so we don't have any new people joining us. That is unfortunate. But that's okay. Nice shot. Avina catches up and gets the kill. Beautifully done. Now let's get you home. Well, unfortunately, our animals were getting a little bit dehydrated because in the wintertime, well, Octave found his own water because he escaped. But Bonfire was getting really dehydrated, 68%, which is really bad. because all the water froze over and we weren't letting one out in the blizzard. Fortunately, the blizzard stopped. But luckily, Dub's Hygiene, I believe it is, yeah, has a water trough for animals, which we were able to fill it with water. So now Bonfire will have a way of getting herself, it's a female, back up to good levels of water, which is very nice. Also, Croyo is working on some graves to bury the dead bodies, because people are going to get really upset if they see dead bodies, and that's not what we'd like to have. That one can stay out there for a while. It's a bit of a journey out. We finally got a chance to get that Mega Sloth because the day is lovely. It's a beautiful, sunny, -10-degree day. And Croyo is bringing back the Mega Sloth, which is an amazing haul. Very heavy for him to carry. But we're going to get so much fur out of him. And lots of lovely meat. Well, Velo has successfully mined up some components. And we're going to be able to start working on the crossbows very soon. Well, interestingly enough, we can actually make pelt coats, even without complex clothing. Pelt coats will still provide us with a decent amount of cold insulation. It really does depend on the material. Plain leather doesn't do much, but I believe our bear skin will make a very big difference, and the heavy fur. So hopefully, actually, we do the details, we allow Crocodile to be able to do all that. And we're going to have weapons and some coats. Very nice. We are very close to finishing complex clothing, so we might actually do that instead. Yeah, it's interesting. It says enable pelt coat, even though we can already make one. I think that's broken. Anyways, we'll be able to get through and make some nice stuff. Well, Crocodile has taken her time, but she is fully healed and ready to start working on some crossbows. Very nice. And the heavy crossbow is complete, as Avina is working with the bees, and they freeze really quick, so we already lost 2 on accident. So we're going to put them in as soon as we can into the bee houses. But Crocodile, congratulations. Where is the... oh, it's right. Right there. A normal heavy crossbow. That is a very nice quality crossbow. So at least it's not poor or awful or anything like that. Very nice. Let's make a few more, actually. We can make up to 4, because Croyo can't shoot anything or do anything. Also, why is Croyo in such a bad condition? Croyo, you're on the edge of the map. Get home. Velo, what are you doing? You were getting beaten up by a raccoon. Oh, dear. The blizzard stops, everyone exits the base, and starts getting wrecked. Okay, please be safe. You're just looking bad and hungry. Let's get you home. Sitting on 47%. Oh no, we're gonna start losing fingers. We gotta stop putting things on the edge of the map. I think we'll give up on these bees for a bit, just so nobody accidentally goes for them. Crocodile, what are you doing? Oh, he's getting the ram. That makes sense. Oh, back to safety. Everyone's huddled around the fire. And now Crocodile's getting serious hypothermia. Luckily, he's close to home. She's close to home. I keep forgetting which is which. But, my goodness, this is dangerous weather. -31 degrees outside. And it's not even a blizzard. Oh, we gotta be really careful. And there's an infection for Velo. Please. Please don't have a problem with this. Best quality medicine for that one. What's the percent? No, not rendering map image. 55%. Good job, Avina. That's the best that we have at the moment. Let's hope that 55% can get rid of your infection. Those raccoons would have killed you. Compassionate... no, compensated bloodshed. There is a new quest. The Empire of the Moon is asking us to attack and eliminate the threat ourselves. I see. 4 penitents and 2 warriors will arrive on foot. We're kind of struggling a little bit at the moment in terms of health, but I think in 5 days we could definitely take on tribesmen, especially with our brand new crossbow. It's a great way to test it out. So I think for +4 honor, we don't need medicine, we've got plenty of medicine, and as we saw, 55% with just a basic herbal medicine is very, very good. We don't desperately need goodwill. Let's go for the honor onto Crocodile. Very nice. Compensated bloodshed indeed. Crocodile's back to health, and Velo should be back to health soon. The infection is getting beaten by immunity by a long shot. Avina is a very good medic, and we're very happy to have her. And I think Crocodile will need to start working on a new crossbow soon, just to give us that extra edge. Velo's tend is running low, so Avina will have to look after him again, and feed him as well, yeah. And a 30% is a bit low, even though we used medicine, but that's okay. The infection is definitely going to be beaten, even with a 30%. We have been invited by a ton of animals to our area. Tons of caribou, wild boar, and rabbits. So when Velo gets back in action, he is going to have a baller of a time, hunting so much for us. And even our Arctic coyote that might die soon. Nah, he's got bruises. Unless he gets infected, he ain't dying anytime soon. And our second heavy crossbow is complete, and it's a normal one again. Congratulations, Crocodile. You can equip yourself with one of them. And we can definitely get Velo on the other one, because that'll help him snipe. And Velo has beaten his infection, developed an immunity, and is on the mend, basically. Congratulations. Gonna live to see another day. And we're still 4 people strong at the moment. Ennis is not coming back anytime soon. Hopefully soon. But we're gonna have to tough it out without him. Unfortunately, Velo has gotten very upset because of the cold. So he is going to go hide in his room. I mean, he also had a disease, infection and all that. Got beaten up by a raccoon, so it kind of makes sense he's gotten upset. Final straw was the numbing cold. We'll try and talk him out of it. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, we failed to calm down Velo, so he's just going to have a sook in his room. Which is A-okay. Crocodile is going to try a second time, calming Velo down. It's reset, it's time. And he failed again. She failed again. And now he's got a bit of hypothermia. That is unfortunate. We've got to try and look after him somehow. Hopefully he goes to sleep soon. Well, we've had to go to a drastic measure of putting a campfire inside Velo's room. Oh my goodness, he's already losing things to Frostbite. Velo, what? No, you're now leaving your room. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, man? We can't lose your fingers and toes to Frostbite. At least we're fixing our hypothermia. Okay, we're going to try a third time of calming Velo down. Please, buddy, you've got Frostbite. Just give up on the hiding. Just look after yourself, man. And we failed a third time in a row. Oh, boy. Come on, man. Velo is no longer hiding in his room. Praise the Lord. Oh my goodness. Avina, save him. Yes, please. Tend to him. Give him drink. Wash him. Catharsis is going to fix him, but he needs help. Velo is not having a good day out in the winter. Colonist returns. Welcome back, Ennis. It is good to have you back. We've been struggling without you. Definitely need a little bit more construction. We're thinking of building a hospital in this location here, so Ennis just has a little bit of work cut out for him. Well, it is very, very good to see Velo back on his feet and ready to take the new day. We do need to give him his crossbow, or did we already give it to him? We did. Okay, so hopefully he'll be happy now with this catharsis. He's absolutely freezing. We are working on getting a bearskin pelt coat, especially for Velo, because he's going to be out and about in the wild all the time, so that should be finished soon and ready for use. And an excellent bear coat has been made by Crocodile. Now, one thing I do need to double check, we can force wear it, but will that ruin... It should be on this spot, right? It is! Very nice. Now, the temperature that Velo can handle is -37, which is most of what happens outdoors. So Velo is on his way. So now, just for fun, we're going to witness Velo fighting a wild boar with his brand new crossbow. 4-second windup is not bad. That was very inaccurate at that distance. Wow, that is very inaccurate. What's your problem, Velo? Is there a change in... Maybe it's an 84% hit at this range? And the size of the enemy makes a difference. Does Velo have good shooting? Yeah, he has pretty good shooting. Okay, let's see if he can go for the hit. It's getting a bit closer. No. Manipulation isn't affected. Well, a one-shot kill is pretty good, if you must say. Oh my goodness. So when it does hit, the heavy crossbow is a beast. Nicely done. That is interesting. Crocodile has gotten into a sad wonder because of the numbing cold. He was only in a light minor break threshold as well. That is really unfortunate. That does not happen very often. So let's try and snap him out of it, but I don't think we have anybody better than Crocodile to snap people out of it. With social of 8, 0, 5... Probably Ennis is the only person who can try and snap him out. Some very pretty cherry trees in the background as Ennis is moving up to calm down Crocodile. With a 5, I am not hoping for very much on this. Just maybe a lucky break. Come on. No, well, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Now, Crocodile's wandering is quite a problem. It's a lot worse than Velo's hiding in his room, because we could solve that by putting a campfire in his room. We put a campfire in Crocodile's room and he just wanders away. So I just looked at who's the best friend with Crocodile, and Avina is the best friend with Crocodile, so she can suffer a little bit of bad relations. So we're going to have to get Avina to beat up Crocodile. Please use your fists and beat up Crocodile to turn him into somebody we can take care of. No, don't bring out your knife, Crocodile. That's cheating. Good. Wait. If you dropped your weapon, did we break your arm? No, we didn't. We just disarmed you. Very nicely done, Avina. Knocked him out completely. And now he's no longer wandering sadness. Now, the only problem with solving these problems like that is now they're not going to like each other that much because they harmed each other of -15. But fortunately, Avina had a good enough relationship with Crocodile that you can talk some sense into him without him dying to hyperthermia. Because, you know, that's not a good thing. Shot through the heart, a one-shot kill. The crossbow is good. It still is rather inaccurate, weirdly enough, even though its stats are really good. But one shot, one kill, very nice to see. Can't complain about that. It'll definitely get us prepared, because we have about a day, just over a day, before we're going to get raided by tribals. Oh my goodness. Got shot in the kidney and died instantly as well. And that was at a decent range, too. I'm liking the prospects. Avina tried to woo Velo and failed. Wait, wasn't someone hitting on Avina before? Man, you guys are horrible at romance. Absolutely horrible. I don't know what we're going to do about it. And our research of complex clothing is finished. Congratulations, Avina, who finished off that last bit whilst Crocodile was in the horrible-looking infirmary. The other infirmary is slowly coming along. But congratulations, we will now be able to make... I guess we'd already been able to make. I think that's been glitched, unfortunately, and I didn't realize it. We'll see if the production table... There's a hand tailor bench, so we'll have to check that out. And see what we can produce from that. It's probably the same stuff, though. Mad Caribou. I was not expecting that. That'll be very interesting for when we get attacked. We were going to go hunt some. Oh, it's only one. No one's going outdoors because of the temperature and because we're going to get raided very, very soon. 0.3 of a day. Everyone just needs to get some rest and look after themselves, make sure they're all fed well. Avina's not looking so great. Absolutely freezing. Where is Avina? Outside, that's your problem. What are you doing outside? Get you some warmth. There you go, that looks a little better. You're only rebuffed, and you'll be fine. And the Moose Clan have started raiding us. They want to use sappers to tunnel around our defenses. Oh, of course they have to. Of course they have to do that. You've got a mace? Just a mace. Okay, that's not as scary. Where's your friend? Just a dagger and a shield. But wait, this isn't the raid we were waiting for. We're getting an extra raid at the exact same time? Oh, welcome to Rimworld. And they're gonna sap our defenses. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to come out to meet them. Yeah, just shoot them down before they destroy a wall or something. Oh, there's still the Mad Caribou, though. I wonder if it's going to go after them. Well, they're already at our walls, and we can't go out to meet them because the Caribou's out. But the Caribou's not going out to meet them, so... we might just have to wait for them to break a wall, and then repair the wall before the next fight. Yep. Please extinguish the fire, Velo. And here comes the other raid that we were expecting. And axes, daggers, and a baseball bat. Interesting. We might be able to get someone to join us, though, if we capture any prisoners. Okay, let's start getting on the attack. Oh, they are attacking the caribou. I think they're gonna win, though. Yeah, I think the caribou's gonna lose here. Yep. Anyways, we can still ooh! Beautiful spine crack. Straight through the torso into the spine. What a shot, Ennis. We might unlock this just to bait them in. Oh no! They're attacking the other tribals! Ha 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 ha! That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Please, beat him up. Yep, he's dead. And that warrior's dead as well. So nice. Now don't go for our walls, please. We would like you to come this way. Yes, yes, yes. Now let's go back up. Oh, beautiful. He's down but not out. The heavy crossbow almost one-shot him. He's on 1 health. 1 health for his arm, 1 health for his leg. Misandrous really hates men. Insatiable. Oh, I really don't like those stats. Those are really hard to work with in a colony. I mean, it's a dedicated cook. But his social things will be a problem. He'll have to bleed out, most likely. Squid? How's he doing? Torso, he took all that damage. Oh. Keeps getting hit. That's beautiful, and he's dead. Okay. What's left? An Arctic wolf is being a predator. Not gonna complain about that. Took out his eye fresh from the great bow shot. Wow. Okay, I guess we open this up and try and bait them in again. No, they're still going for the walls. Choreo could beat out the fire. That would be really, really nice. Well, here comes Boar. Where'd he go? Is he just dead? Yep, he's just dead. Wow, these guys, so much damage. It's beautiful. 2 raids at once. The team is great. And that's it. They're fleeing. Oh, I forgot there was still 1 left. With the hypothermia, yeah, you might survive. 14 medical? Can we actually capture this person? Incapable of done labor, social, and mining. But amazing at plants and amazing at medical. Is there anyone we could have possibly recruited from this? Other than really crappy this guy, who I hate his misandrous and insatiable, because that just ruins the social settings. We already have half-decent cooks. But in terms of medical, Avena is good, but I mean 14 would be great. Let's go and chase him down, and we'll go into melee. Oh, she's gonna get away. I think we have to risk it. We have to risk going ranged. There's no way we can catch her. Come on, boys, come on. Nope, that's not enough range. And the great bow. Oh, it's not enough range. Why is the hypothermia not setting in quicker? And we had the chance of a lifetime and lost it. That's rough. Oh well, I think we have to end it there because they're probably going over time. But wonderful defense against 2 raids at the same time. Getting the hospital up and ready soon, especially if we're going to get into a lot of fights like this. Survived Frostbite, blizzards, everything basically. Got ourselves heavy crossbows, which are insanely destructive, as you saw there. There's no complaining about it whatsoever. And I believe our tribals are going to survive the winter. And there's still a lot of winter left. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch us in the next one. See yous.